Ganeshaya vidmahi vakratundaya dhimahi tanno dantihi prachodayate. Om tat paramparyaya vidmahi jnanalingeshwaraya dhimahi tanno guruhu prachodayate. Om Yoga Maharishi Dr. Swami Geetananda Giri Guru Maharaj ki Jai. Yogena chittasya padena vacham malam sharirasya cha vaidyakena yopakarotam pravaram muninam patanjalim pranjalir anatosmi. Om atas sadhana padaha avidyā-asmitā-rāga-dveṣa-abhiniveśaḥ kleśāḥ. These afflictions are ignorance, false identity, attraction, repulsion, and survival instinct. These kleśāḥ are within us right from our birth and keep us from knowing who we are, from realizing our true self. The kleśāḥ are of 5 types. Although the 5 types are listed separately, they are all interdependent. They are avidyā, asmitā, raga, dveṣa, and abhiniveśaḥ. The first kleśāḥ is avidyā, ignorance of the true reality. Avidya is the refusal to see, not wanting to know the reality. The first part of the word ignorance is ignore, the refusal to acknowledge the existence of something. Ignorance is not only an inability, but also a refusal to see, which rises out of escape mechanisms. If we don't know something, we don't have to do anything about it. This mechanism allows one to be blissfully ignorant of the reality, of Sat. Asmitā is the ego, the false sense of me, mind, and I. I have pondered long on the question as to which is worse, ignorance or the ego. Because of ignorance, our true reality, ego, exists. Once ego arises, it further distorts reality because the I-maker wishes to create reality according to its whims and fancies. As an example, two people have an accident. Both think they are right and that the other person is wrong. This is because they perceive the whole situation in their own way. The perspective which will make them correct and the other person wrong is the sense of I and mineness, which always looks for number 1. The ego is clever and cunning. Lord Shiva, the universal power of eternal goodness, is shown with the ego, Muyalagan, under his feet. Sometimes even Lord Shiva gets distracted during this cosmic dance, Ananda Tandavam. Then the ego, taking advantage of the relaxation of control, sits up, even virtually stands up. The great Lord then must squash it back down to the ground where it belongs. The lesson is that true goodness, evolutionary change, and auspiciousness, qualities associated with Shiva, can only manifest when the ego is subdued. Raga and dveṣa are twin faces of the same coin, the likes and dislikes we have collected. Raga and dveṣa are attraction and repulsion. Raga and dveṣa are equally dangerous as they drag one from the balanced plane of physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual health. Some may think that they are balanced as they like a few things and dislike some other things. However, the likes and dislikes pull and push us off balance, creating total disharmony. Raga and dveṣa coexist. When raga is in full flow, dveṣa is attenuated. And when dveṣa is in full flow, raga is attenuated. More often than not, detachment from what we dislike is more important than that from what we like. Vairagya is dispassion towards what one likes, but also from what one does not like. This includes dispassion towards oneself too. Being able to look at one's own personality at all levels with objectivity is difficult, especially when it comes to likes and dislikes. Dispassion must exist internally as well as externally. It is equally dangerous to think or proclaim either "I'm the best" or "I'm the worst." Some consider it spiritual to hate or dislike themselves and call such an attitude humility. Self-pity and self-hatred are a big trap, a bottomless pit into which many aspirants fall. Abhiniveśaḥ is the deep instinct to survive at any cost. Clinging to life is glorified in the contemporary world. Abhiniveśaḥ rises from a deep-rooted fear of death, the fear of a void, the fear of nothingness. The self-preservation instinct is so integral in all beings that even the wisest of people cannot escape its hold. It is ingrained over millions of years in genetic material and stored in the most ancient parts of the brain. It is amazing to see what people will do in life-threatening situations. Only the very rare person can transcend this inbuilt survival mechanism. The rare person is the real yogi. Dull tamasika people don't know what to do and hence are stupefied in the face of death. These are not sattvika people who are fully aware and consciously face death with yogic equanimity. Such people have uprooted this ancient instinct and live in fearlessness and bliss. Om Loka Samasta Sukhinu Bhavantu Sarve Janaha Sukhinu Bhavantu Om Shantihi 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 Om